welcome wrestling fans. Mean Scheme here along with Jesse Lamani, and this is the LWF very special broadcast as we have got the Crockett Cup Wildcard match here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Just tonight, 6 of the 7 teams that were eliminated have had the luck of the draw.
Yeah, well, what happened is very simply this. They put all the names into the hopper and started drawing them out randomly. And as soon as one name was pulled, that means that team was in the Battle Royal, but would be represented by the man whose name was pulled out of the hopper. So we're looking right now at the 6 teams that still have a shot at the whole thing, and the people that will represent them. The last man standing will be victorious, and his team will have an opportunity this week to go up against the Midnight Express for the final spot in the Crockett Cup tournament.
A lot of math going into this one, but it is official. One of these 6 men is going to win for his team, and that team will indeed be facing off against the Midnight Express later this week. All right, fans, thank you for joining us here. We are live from Tulsa, Oklahoma for this special edition of LWF Wrestling. This is the Crockett Cup Battle Royal Wildcard matchup. There were 7 teams that have been eliminated throughout the qualifying matches. That is 14 individual names that went into the hopper. As soon as the name was pulled, that team was automatically entered into this Battle Royal by virtue of the name that represented them. The one team that did not get their name pulled by luck of draw, or the lack of luck of the draw, I should say, was the Hart Foundation. Neither Bret the Hitman Hart nor Jim the Evil Neidhart had the good fortune to have their name pulled, and they are not going to have another crack at it.
Well, you know what, that is just what it is. It's the luck of the draw. Quite frankly, Bret the Hitman Hart hasn't had much luck here in the LWF for over a year now, in my opinion.
Well, we're looking at what happened. Demolition That is Smash, and his team still has hope.
Yeah, well, all 6 teams have hope right now because nobody's been eliminated. And get a look at this guy right here, the Warlord. Got to be one of the favorites, I would say.
So when you look at the 6 men that will be representing, who do you think has the best opportunity to go forward?
It's really hard to say. It's a battle royal. A lot of funny things can happen. There are no friends in a battle royal, especially with so much on the line. You know what? Essentially, this is a $500,000 battle royal.
Well, indeed, the team that comes out of this battle royal has a shot at the Midnight Express later this week. If they win that matchup, then they're in the Crockett Cup, and like you said, the winning team wins $1 million. That's $500,000 per man.
It's 500,000 reasons why you don't want to lose.
All right, making his way down to the ring from Sweetwater, Texas, Barry Windham.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Barry Windham, he's got a lot of potential here. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if he ends up going on to win this whole thing.
Well, Barry Windham definitely has the size factor. All-around natural talented wrestler. And in a match like this, you're right, very possibly could pull it all off.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to make my pick official. And I'm going to go with this guy right here, the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
Oh, Jesse Labonte making a pick and a prediction right now that you're going to go with the Russian Nightmare.
Yeah, you know what? Who's been on a hotter streak right now than this guy right here?
Well, I've got to admit, he has raked up some very impressive victories, not the least of which we just saw recently in a non-title match, victorious over the world champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This guy right now is absolutely on the top of his game. Momentum squarely behind him, and I think that's going to be enough.
Well, time will tell. And now representing the Harlem Heat is Stevie Ray.
Well, Stevie Ray is a very big, powerful man as well, but I would be a little bit surprised to see him come out of this thing victorious.
Not sure I'd be quite as surprised as the body, but again, we've got 6 very talented individuals all gunning for the same thing, and that is an opportunity in this big wild card matchup coming up later this week. Of course, we remind you all that the Crockett Cup will be taking place on New Year's Day, January 1st, exclusively on the Nation Network.
Well, here he is right now. You're looking at the enforcer himself, Arn Anderson. Definitely not the biggest, definitely not the strongest guy in this match. But I'll tell you what, don't doubt it for a moment.
Oh, I'd have to totally agree with you on that, because what he lacks in size and strength, he more than makes up for with wrestling knowledge and ingenuity. One of the founding members of the Four Horsemen. And they have definitely been in a rut as of late.
Yeah, well, all except for the total package Lex Luger, who can do nothing wrong lately.
Since dropping the World Championship to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Larry Zbyszko. They've all struggled.
Well, not only did Ric Flair lose the World Championship, but the Enforcers lost the tag team titles as well. So, yeah, the Horsemen definitely need something to get them back up in the winning way.
All right, we've got action underway, fans. News of this match broke first on our Twitter account. You can follow all things LWF by joining us. Follow us on Twitter by going to Invasion Nation. And now Barry Windham over the top rope, but he skids the cat back in over the top.
That was a near miss right there. Nikita Koloff now has got Barry Windham out on the apron. The Warlord going to work on Stevie Ray. And now even Arn Anderson is in trouble.
All three of those men managed to get back into this match. It's going to be Katie bar the door in this one, I'll tell you that right now. Half a demolition smash on the apron as Arn Anderson, the Enforcer, trying to remove him from the equation.
Ducks it out, hits him with a shoulder block and right back in. Meantime, Nikita Koloff had to catch himself from being eliminated. He and Barry Windham seem to be singling each other out, and that's a pretty interesting competition right there.
The native of Sweetwater, Texas now swings and misses, and Nikita Koloff back in. You pointed out the fact that Nikita Koloff has been on one hell of a tear as of late here in the FWF and the LWF specifically.
Well, yeah, we've seen Nikita Koloff getting a lot of big wins. You mentioned earlier the win over Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, the World Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match. There's already talk about when he's going to get a title match.
Koloff with the back elbow to Windham. Arn Anderson is in danger right now. He's on the apron. And Smash unable to finish the job. Windham now, what's he doing from the top rope? Huge elbow drop.
Dangerous move by Barry Windham. You don't want to go on that top rope. Not in a match like this. You slip, it's all over.
And now the Warlord in trouble as one half of Harlem Heat. Stevie Ray tried to eliminate him without any success. Ultramatic pile driver.
Did you see the neck of Stevie Ray? He's one big bad man, I'll tell you that right now, but he just had his neck jacked up for him.
Windham is hanging onto that bottom rope for dear life. Nikita Koloff trying to eliminate one half of the U.S. Express. Of course, his partner, Mike Rotundo. Oh, Windham barely hanging onto the bottom rope.
I'll tell you right now, Barry Windham is in a lot of trouble. He might want to get away from Nikita Koloff.
Smash on the apron as well. Stevie Ray on the apron. The Warlord trying to remove him. So much action taking place here this week on this special broadcast of the LWF. If you were the Midnight Express, who would you want to see come out of this one?
You know what, I tell you right now, that's a tough call to make because the Midnight Express are a really good team. I don't think they can possibly match power with the Powers of Pain. But I do think they match up pretty well against everybody else, so I don't know who you want to have win if you're the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette, but I'll tell you right now, I don't think you want the Powers of Pain.
Oh, now it's a 2-on-1 rope on Smash. Smash is in trouble, and he's gone.
Well, Demolition, the first one eliminated.
And now the enforcer, Arn Anderson, is in trouble. Stevie Ray trying to take him out. Drop kick by Barry Windham. Nikita Koloff manages to stay in this one.
I'll tell you right now, it's getting really close. You see a lot of guys just barely grabbing a rope. We're going to get to that point where fatigue's going to take over. Sweat's going to start flowing down their body. Hands are going to get slippery. You're not going to be able to hold on to those ropes too much longer.
Windham snapping the neck of Nikita Koloff. If Koloff hits with that Russian sickle, it is all over. Double gutbuster right now. We see unlikely allies. One half of Harlem Heat teaming up with one half of the Powers of Pain, and Nikita Koloff now is in danger. Barry Windham trying to remove him. This is for the Crockett Cup Wildcard. There goes. Nikita Koloff has been eliminated.
Oh, I don't believe that. Wow. Oh, wait, look. Arn Anderson is out.
Well, they're dropping like flies now. One of these three men is going to punch his team's ticket for the big dance. Looking for the opportunity in the wild card match to face the Midnight Express for that last spot in the Crockett Cup Tag Team Tournament.
Now Barry Windham's on the apron, and this is a problem. Stevie Ray looking on. He should be trying to help out. Why isn't he trying to remove Barry Windham?
Well, it's a big opportunity to eliminate a threat, and he didn't take advantage of it. Oh, what a headbutt right there. Stevie Ray
manages once again to catch that rope, but look at this. Big clothesline by the Warlord.
Stiff forearm shot, and now Stevie Ray driving the elbow to the head of the Warlord. We started out with 6. We are down to 3. Who will it be? Well, your pick is eliminated. You want to try again?
You know what? At this point in time, I would think the Warlord would have the advantage over in the match with these 3 guys remaining right now. I would go with the Warlord.
Reversal by Windham, and now he's got the Warlord and goes to work on the head as well.
Stevie Ray doing the right thing, though. Look at him, just sitting back, regaining.
Windham just took both men out.
Wow, look at that knee lift right there by the Warlord. Windham just got dropped.
Windham is now on the apron. That is not where he wants to be. Stevie Ray going to try to eliminate the U.S. Express from this event. Windham is gone.
Well, just like that, the U.S. Express is history.
Oh, wow, look at this. We almost saw Harlem Heat going up against the Midnight Express, but the Warlords survived. Now, you said early on that if you were Jim Cornette, the team you probably would not want to face would be the Powers of Pain, and right now, one elimination away from making that a reality.
Yeah, I would definitely say, if choosing between Harlem Heat and the Powers of Pain, if I was the Midnight Express, I would definitely prefer Harlem Heat. Not that that's going to be a walk in the park by any means, but I gotta believe they fare a little bit better.
Oh, now the Warlord sends Stevie Ray onto the apron, and this could be it. It's over.
Well, there you have it.
The Powers of Pain are back in the Crockett Cup.
Yeah, it's not over for them yet. They just made the wild card match.
Our next broadcast of the LWF, we are going to see the main event. The Powers of Pain against the Midnight Express for the final slot in the Crockett Cup Tag Team Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We invite you to join us. Follow us on Twitter at Invasion Nation, and also join us in the PlayStation Network community, the Humanoid Nation, the #1 community for old school wrestling. Until next time, Mean Scheme for Jesse Lamani saying so long, everybody.